If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't posted last week. I was in hospital and I just got home. The day that I'm filming this was yesterday. I think it's Saturday today. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, it's been a busy week. So I'm gonna tell you guys how this week's been and how I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at age 17. So Monday 19th of August 2019 I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at roughly about 8 o'clock in the evening. So at 3 o'clock that afternoon I went to doctors because I had an ear infection. Oh my god. So went there originally for my ear infection, and I was weeing a lot, and I was drinking loads. I felt really sick, really sleepy, losing weight, just all the diabetes symptoms, but I didn't realise it. My family didn't realise it. I was like, oh, I was drinking loads. So I went there and my doctors took my blood pressure and they did a finger prick and it was off the scale. I was very high. My doctor didn't know what to do. He was stressing out. He was panicking. In a doctor room, he was looking up through his books and what book he was reading. He was looking online. He was googling what to do. My doctor, you know, and he was phoning up the hospital what to do. He said, I've got a 17-year-old in my doctor's room whose blood pressure was off the scale. He double checked it. He checked it with the blood pressure. He checked everything. Done a quick little wee sample. All high, off the scale. Yeah, he didn't know what to do. So he said, just go straight to A&E right now. So we did that. We rushed straight to the hospital, which is probably about 15, 20, half an hour, a minute drive, as you know, I had to go to a different county because the hospital isn't in the little village where there's not a hospital in the village, so I had to drive all the way there. And yeah, A&E, had to have loads of blood. I had to have a little blood thing here, and the doctor said I had to be staying overnight. I had to be in the special care room because my blood sugar was off the scale. They didn't know what to do, so yeah, it was very worrying for me and my parents. My little sister was at home, so it was all worrying, was all stressing out because we didn't know what was happening. So It was really, really scary. And it was just like really hard. You know, I didn't know what was going on. And I was in this room where all other really ill patients were, and it's just so sad to see those people. And I'd be like, I was there, I was in that room, you know, I was under a lot of care. They said, going to the children's ward, you know, had a room by myself, and the doctors saying I was okay. I had my first shot of insulin, which was very like, oh my god, like what's going on? So I had some injections, big, you know, big lot of insulin as my blood sugar was off the scale. And I said to them, do I have diabetes? And the doctor just looked down, looked at me, said, yes, you got type 1 diabetes. And I immediately cried. I frozen. I was like, my parents looked at me like, oh my god, Sophia, this is crazy, you know. So yeah, it's just, so they said I've got type 1 diabetes. So I need to stay in hospital for the rest of the week to teach myself how to learn how to inject, how to test myself. So by then it was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I was like, oh my god, I need to get my head around this. I didn't even think about this. So getting to the normal, the room where all the other kids are. So stay there. I was by myself for a while as no other kids was here. So stay that night. Then woke up in the morning. A few other kids were there. And it was all really weird process. My doctor came in, said, you know, you've got type 1 diabetes now. You need to get used to the insulin, the injections and everything. And, you know, they gave me my breakfast, told me how to inject and prick. It was all very surreal. It was all in a blur. Can't, you know, it was all crazy. I don't want to think about it. That Monday was one of the worst days ever. It was so chaotic and so hectic. You know, that morning I was shopping, I was so happy and had normal food without injecting, and then that evening I was living off insulin, and if I didn't inject I would die. And I was very lucky to go into hospital that Monday, because, you know, if I didn't go into doctors I would probably have died that evening. And that's so scary to even think about it. Like, on Monday, you know, if I didn't go into hospital I would have died of a stroke or a heart attack, and my blood sugar was off the scale. It was 30, probably 50 plus. It was just crazy, you know. So fast forward to Saturday now. How many days? 5 days ago. 5 days ahead. I'm home. Look at my skin. I didn't need to do anything to it. Now I'm now injecting insulin by myself. I know how to treat a hypo and a hyper. I got all my stuff here. This is you know, it's just crazy how fast it's been. Now I'm living off insulin. It's crazy, you know. I learned about my pancreas. I learned so much. I have to mature so quickly, you know. I feel like a kid now. I feel like a, you know, grown adult, you know, having to learn about my body and how it works. And, you know, my parents' body works differently to mine because I'm diabetic. So I had a few blood tests, and next week I'll definitely know if I'm type 1 or type 2. I definitely have diabetes, but they're just checking if I'm definitely type 1 and type 2. They're also checking if I'm a celiac as well, which is where the body can't process gluten and wheat. I think that's what it is. So I already have underactive thyroid already. I got diagnosed that when I was about 12, I think. So yes. Also diabetes run in a family, so both of my grandmothers, who unfortunately passed away, also had type 1 diabetes, so that's gives me a higher risk of a chance as it passes down to the next generation, which is me and my little sister. So my little sister don't have diabetes, which is great, but I do. Yeah, so this week I've been very angry at some points, been very sad, very happy, happy because I got this sorted out, but really angry, like, why me? Why do I have it? I have other problems as well. I got underactive thyroid, I got scoliosis, I got ADHD, I've got mental health, I've got everything that you can ever think of, and now I got diabetes. What could possibly go wrong now? So I feel beatable because I got all of these things, but I also feel brave and strong that I go through this every day. You know, every day I've got to take 5 tablets. I go inject 8 times a day just to keep me alive, and I'm not even an adult yet. And it's so surreal. It's like, what the hell, you know? But, you know, I'm going through this, and I always say, God give me diabetes, God gave me ADHD because I can deal with it. People don't have it because they're not strong enough to do it, but I am, and that's why I feel really grateful as well that I got this, because I'm special and I can go through this. You know, it's just very, my goodness, like, what, oh my gosh. So I just want to tell you the symptoms of diabetes, especially type 1 diabetes. So going to toilet a lot, so weeing, you know, even wetting the bed, all that stuff. Number 2 is maybe eating a lot, but losing weight. So I was losing a weight as well. Number 3, being tired, being really like, oh my god, I feel so tired, I want to go sleep a lot. Number 4 is losing concentration, so we just can't think straight. You're like, no, I can't do that, I can't even add maths, you know, something like that. All those, even like sweating, feeling hot. You can always look up online as well, there's always loads of information, especially Diabetes UK. If you live in the UK, loads of treatment out there. So, you know, I've got loads of books, I've got all my stuff here, I've got things to treat hypo, so free pastels. I've got these, I don't know, you know, I don't know where from, but you got these fast active tablets. I've got fruit pastels. This is to check my blood thing. So it you know, it is crazy, but I'll get there, and a week later here I am, and I feel so much healthier, so much happier as well, knowing that I've got this sorted out, and I would have died. So I'm saving my life by doing this. So yeah, I want to do another video of how I, you know, what's my insulin and different things. I could do like a diabetes part 2, part 1. So this is just how I got, you know, tested and treated. It was all very fast, all very quick, and you know, they will only send you home if you know how to do it. And I was very on board. I wanted to learn it straight away. I was like, yes, I want to do this, I want to do this, because I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. So before this, I hated needles, I hated it, but now it's alright, you know, because I have to do this every day. I have to, you know, needles in here, needles in here, you know, it's crazy. And it's, you know, when you get tested for diabetes, instantly you know, even if you have rubbish memory. I've got rubbish memory, but I remember this because this is really important. You know, it could save your life, and you know, if you live with someone, your partner or siblings, they need to know as well. Even if you're friends, you tell everyone who you're around. You might even get a diabetes bracelet, which I'm gonna get. Very important, you have to take this around everywhere with you. So I brought this little bag. I already had this bag, but put everything in here, because you know, what about if you need insulin straight away. So, you know, always drink water. You always need to drink healthy now. Eat healthy, and then you just, when you're diabetic, everything's just changed. But the diabetes have to fit in your lifestyle. You don't have to fit in that lifestyle. You still do whatever you want, still eat whatever you want, but see how to treat it is really important. So I don't know if this is a short video or not, but this is my video. This is that so far. if you want me to do another one, please comment below. I think I would really like to do that. If you're diabetic, comment below, because I need some more help. As I only got diagnosed a few days ago, but it's just like I've got to do this every day, so I just need to get used to it. You know, sometimes, especially in nighttime one, I have to inject 27 milliliters, and that's like, oh my god, it's such a big one. I have my bloody needle out and like, oh, and then do it. So yeah. But I hope you like this video. I know it's very different from my makeup and beauty, but you know, I want to talk about my lifestyle and how my health is going. So yeah, this is also, don't do it, I haven't done anything to my skin, and this is from insulin. So yeah, and you know, it looks so much healthier. Even my hair looks so good. I haven't washed it in a week and it still looks like this. Like, I just, what the hell? Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment below if you want any more diabetes stuff. Or if you're diabetic, then whoa, we're in the team. We can go for it. Thank you guys so much. Bye.